בוקר טוב רבותיי, חזק וברוך, חזק וברוך. ברוך השם רבותיי, we arrived ממש one day before ערב יום כיפור. So מהקדוש ברוך הוא give us the כוח, give us the power to go through Yom Kippur. We will have big beracha and tzlacha, and we will do it with big strength, and we will leave with our right hand up with big gevura like today. Today is the Sephora of gevura. We will leave with big hands of gevura, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu will give us a year full of blessings to come. Amen. You know, Rabotai, this Motzei Shabbat, when we did Selichot, I said a beautiful story that I think it's a very important story for all of us to know and to review in our head before Yom Kippur. It was said in the city of where the previous Admon Rebbe lived, there was a tailor. He was a very simple man, very simple Jew, tzaddik. Didn't know how to study, wasn't a very educated person, but he did his work. He worked hard at it, and every day he did his ishtadlut, his effort to do his worshipping of HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the best way possible that he can do. Which was what? Reading Tehillim. So the entire day he would sit for 2 hours, and every single day he would finish once or twice the entire book of Tehillim. One day, he's sitting and he's working, and he realizes that he got a big job that got cancelled. And he saw that his Parasha went through a little bump. So he got upset at Hashem. He said, Hashem, I don't understand. I'm doing my effort to you. I'm reading Tehillim for you, and you take away from my Parasha. Because you did that, you took away $20 or 20 whatever amount of money it was for my Parasha. I'm stopping 20 minutes every day of reading Tehillim. Midah keneged midah. He wanted to act with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, an eye for an eye. You took away my Parasha, I take away your Tehillim. The next day, same thing. He feels even more drop in Parasha. He said, you know what, Hashem, you're playing like that, I'm going to play like that too. And every single time a little bump happened in his life, he cut more and cut more and cut more, until he stopped his Tehillim, he stopped everything, he didn't keep Shabbat, nothing. Many years later, on Motzei Shabbat, which as we know at the time, also Ashkenaz till today, but on Motzei Shabbat, before Yom Kippur, that's when they start Selichot. They don't start Selichot like us, Rosh Chodesh Elul. They start mamash late. So the Motzei Shabbat, when the Ashkenazim were about to start Selichot, they just did Havdalah, and Admon Rebbe says, we have to gather right now, all the students, we have to run now to this and this address in the city. So the Admon said, what happened? He said, don't ask questions, we need to run. So they grab the horse, they jump on the chariot, all the Chassidim are running with, they're still dressed with the Shtaimel of Shabbat, and they're running to make it in time, and they arrive to the house that the Admon asked to go, and they say, okay, now we have to look from the window, but we have to be very, very quiet. So the Admon is walking quietly up to the window, and all the students are behind him, and they're all shh, 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 keeping it quiet, 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 and they look from the window. And you see, in the window, the Chayat, the tailor, is sitting down, and he gets up. He goes to his bar, he brings a big bottle of wine, and 2 glasses, 2 cups. And he puts the big bottle of wine on the table with the 2 cups. He opens up the bottle, takes the bottle, pours both cups of wine. Now he's sitting by himself. Picks up both cups, hits them one on each other, says L'chaim, puts them down, drinks one. After he drinks the first one, he looks at the other one, he sees it's full, he takes it, he drinks the second one too. Students are looking, the Admor Rebbe are looking. The Admor is shocked, but everyone else are, what's happening? Another minute later, the man takes the bottle of wine, pours another 2 glasses, takes them again, L'chaim, hits them one with each other, drinks one, finishes the first one, goes to the next one. And like that, he did it once, twice, 3 times, until he finished the entire bottle. When he finished the entire bottle, he was completely drunk. The Admor Rebbe says, Baruch Hashem, we did what we're supposed to do, now we can go. So right away, all the students of the Admor, they were shocked, they were confused. They didn't understand what happened here. They go back to the Bet Knesset and they start to prepare the Bet Knesset for Selichot. It was the first night of Selichot. Imagine the first day of Selichot, as Erev Rosh Chodesh Elul, we're so excited. Them, they have mamash a few days. They start to prepare, and suddenly, the door of the shul opens up. And who do they see? Chayat. This tailor, this Chayat that never comes. And he comes, sits in the corner, and he starts to pray. The students said, there's no way that there is not a story behind this. The Admor made us run to go see this Chayat, go drink by himself, do L'chaim with 2 cups by himself. What happened here? So they went to the tailor. They told the tailor, you must have some sort of secret that you have to tell us. So the tailor, he told them his story of his life. that every day he used to read Tehillim, and one day HaKadosh Baruch Hu started to take away from his Parasha. So he went and he started to take away from the Tehillim that he reads. And he said, for 2-3 years, I didn't keep anything. Suddenly, I remembered that now it is the beginning of Selichot. So I decided I want to do Shalom. I want to do Teshuvah. I want to do peace with Hashem. But I don't know how to do peace with Hashem. But what I do know is that when two Jews fight, what do? They go, they bring a bottle of wine, they pour 2 cups, they do lechaim and they drink, and that's how they make peace between each other. So he said, if 2 Jews make peace like that, then that's how I'm going to make peace with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So he said, that's the only way I know how to do Teshuvah. That's the only way I know how to do peace. So I drank my cup. After I drank my cup, I saw Hashem didn't drink his. So I drank his for him, and like that we did Shalom. Me and Hashem now are friends. So the students heard this. They said, this guy either is a Meshuga, either he completely lost his mind, or this is his side of the story. What's the side of the story of the Rav? So they go to the Admon. They say, the Admon, you know, the tailor, he told us his side of the story. But why did you find it so important to stop the shiur, that what we know, it's by the Chassidim, every Motzei Shabbat, it's a chok ve'le'avo, it's a rule. They do a shiur. It's a shiur of stories of tzaddikim. You stop the shiur to go and to see this man drinking wine. He said, when Motzei Shabbat started to come out, I saw in the sky lines and lines of angels, Malachei Sharet, that they were calling one another, come, let's go see this tailor make shalom with Hashem. Let's go see the tailor make peace with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So you know, Abotai, we can learn something amazing from this. We can learn that sometimes, Abotai, the peace, the teshuvah that we need to do with HaKadosh Baruch Hu does not always need to be the same for all of us. That in the bottom line, Abotai, we need each one of us to find our way, how we can do teshuvah and how we can show HaKadosh Baruch Hu that we are in peace. And that, Abotai, is the most important thing that we need to know before Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur, we invite everyone to pray. Yom Kippur, there is no rules, tzaddik, not tzaddik. Yom Kippur, it's everyone comes with his heart and that's it. So I advise everyone, Be'ezrat Hashem, mamash one more day. Find what way you find shalom with HaKadosh Baruch Hu in your path, in your way. It could be like I always mention, it could be doing lechaim with HaKadosh Baruch Hu like that man. It could be praying to Hashem, it could be screaming to Hashem, it could be singing to Hashem. Make peace with Hashem, do teshuvah, in order Be'ezrat Hashem that we will arrive at Yom Kippur and we will have big bracha. Yom Tov Mevorach, Rabotai.